Hello, beautiful souls. This is Shamama Hunting Owl, and I want to thank you guys for being here with me today. I was guided to do a post-new moon reading for us, and I am going to start the reading here with you guys here on YouTube, and then I am going to move the rest of the reading, the conclusions of the reading, over to Patreon. We're going to see how that works out with you guys and see how you guys like it. So I, as always, want to thank you guys for being here, liking, sharing, subscribing. And I wanted to share just some information about the things that I've been experiencing over the last week with the energies that have been going on with my clients, with my own self, and then share some reading, some cards. So, oh my God, you guys, it's been absolutely wild. The purging over the last couple weeks have been huge. The these final wrap-up period of Mercury retrograde has definitely been exciting. Purging, like I said, there has been purging of physical people from my world. There has been purging of deep emotional stuff. I had more sexual abuse stuff that actually came up that I had memories of, which was absolutely wild and crazy. Just when you think there's no more to uncover, no. Anyway, and yeah, so this is the journey, and this is what it's all about, and we just keep doing our work and going deeper and deeper and deeper, and it's so amazing. And as painful and as difficult as everything has been that I've been going through, I have been also receiving so many rewards and blessings, and truly just been in this great flow of abundance, of just things materializing as I need them, as I trust that the universe will provide. Everything just keeps opening and flowing forward. And so I want to also share that the divine feminine, the masculines are doing a tremendous amount of work. Let me just start with that. The tremendous amount of work of soul searching, of deep reflection. And this is an amazing time for them. Many of them are going to start experiencing a dark night of the soul sort of situation and some of them are already going through that. It's not going to be a long period of time. I'm hearing it's going to be actually rather short, calendar wise short, linear time wise short. But the intensity and the depths of what they are experiencing and the healing that they are going through and the awarenesses and the downloads and the consciousness that they are receiving right now is just, the proportions of it are just huge, you guys. And we are seeing this, and I am seeing this with the masculines that are coming forward, the people I am working with and dealing with. These masculines are changing like overnight. They are growing and expanding, and it's just so beautiful, the work that they are doing to heal themselves. And the feminine, again, we are still purging, we are still clearing, we are still healing. We are being very, very, very much tested, and again, tested, assessed. We're proving to ourselves how far we have grown, how far we have come, how much we have grown. As experiences come before us that allow us to utilize our boundaries and our highest discernment. Again, I don't like to really, I don't want to call them tests, but yes, they are tests. They are assessments. They are the proof is in the pudding time for the feminine to show her growth to herself and largely to the world around him or her, who, the one that holds the dominant feminine energy. So this is what we are dealing with right now. I can say for the last week and a half, the sexual energy, the charge in our physical bodies The feminine yoni space has been on fire, has been in extreme activation in correlation with the heart space. There has been this just beautiful activation and this higher womb preparation. We've been talking about this. I've been talking about this for weeks now, months now, like back since before Easter, about the feminine being prepared in her sacredness of her sexuality, her womb space being prepared and cleared out to receive the anointing from her masculine, and to thus give back to her masculine her medicine and her anointing. And so this is again what we are preparing for as we continue to heal these levels of sexual traumas, of sexual traumas, of lower vibration sexual energies, things that have caused us damage, misogynistic, patriarchal, historical, collective, I'm talking about like generations and generations and generations of shit here, you guys. It all the way up to and including our own this lifetime traumas. The feminine are clearing this, and the masculine are clearing the other side of that, with the feminine at the same time. It's like, the feminine clears the damage that is being done to her. The masculine clears the damage that has been done to her by the toxicity of the things that have happened by the masculine. And all of this comes out of the fear of the magic that the feminine creates. And so we understand that as we move through all of this energy and these timelines, that we are healing and clearing all of this stuff, bringing us into our most purified state. Okay, and that was a lot just to get to that. And I hope you guys are still with me and following me on this. So something else that came through, and these are all things that are coming through, I just want to share again, through my client sessions, the things that the feminine are working on in healing, as well as their divine counterparts who are in contact and what they are healing. Okay. I also want to share something that came through in a session today with one of my clients, and that was a vision and a scene from the movie The Matrix, and it was a parallel of what is going on with the divine feminine and the divine masculine at this time. So we see our beloved divine masculine as, and if you haven't seen The Matrix, go watch it, because I'm going to give a bunch of information out. And if you have, yay, because most of us have. So Neo, which is Keanu Reeves, has already been unplugged from the Matrix, right? He is already on the ship and is now beginning to be taught by everybody about how the Matrix works and how we are programmed, and how we are, how they are in the movie, we are in real life, able to download information to gain knowledge, and that this knowledge can actually be received directly into our vessels. And then we are able to then perform those tasks. So the example in the movie, I believe, was Neo was being taught that he could learn to do jiu-jitsu, karate, jiu-jitsu, whatever the fuck it was he was doing. And so they plugged him into a program that taught him how to do this. And in the program he learned, and lo and behold, he physically then, after being unplugged, was able to do these things, and it was fucking amazing, right? And so back to the vision. So in this vision, through my session today, I saw the divine masculine, and they were, as Neo, plugging into a higher learning, a higher knowledge base. But what was very interesting was this knowledge base they were plugging into was the divine feminine. The divine feminine was shown as the receptacle that, again, and it's going to sound a little sexual, but the masculine was able to plug into the feminine's third eye, for example, and receive the knowledge of how the feminine has been able to channel and learn to connect with her own intuition, with her abilities, to her higher sense of who she in fact is. And I was literally seeing and feeling the pressure in my third eye of the masculine tapping in, plugging in to our knowledge base, and filling themselves up with the feminine aspect of our divine knowledge. And from a place of admiration, this was coming from. It was like they were seeing the things that the divine feminine are able to do. They were witnessing the beauty of the feminine, and they were able to then tap into that exact energy. And so I do believe that, and what I was feeling was, while I was even communicating all of this through in my session with my client today, I was actually experiencing the masculine tapping into my throat chakra and my solar plexus chakra. And because here I was speaking a truth and sharing and communicating something of a very, a higher level of consciousness. And the masculine is wanting to experience those things for themselves, to be able to do those things for themselves. And so they are tapping in and learning. They are building their solar plexus chakra, their will, their divine plan, trusting in that. And so all of these things are connected. And of course, we tap into all of the chakras. The masculine are utilizing the feminine and the work that the feminine has done in an honorable way, not in a feedy-offy, like vampire-y way at all, you guys. So this is an honoring. This is a true respect for the things that the feminine has learned and gathered and created. And the feminine and the masculine is tapping in and asking for that support from the feminines at this time. Energetically, this is not like 3D necessarily, like coming to you and asking for help, although some of them are. Those of you who are back in contact, or who are feeling that contact is coming, because for many it still is coming. This retrograde period is not over. These eclipses have brought in a tremendous amount of healing and reordering is what I'm hearing, clearing of the karmic things. And in that, the rest of this year, there's going to be massive reconnections. I don't want to necessarily say reunions, because everyone is in a different place. Not everyone wants their divine counterparts back. So I share this information with you, understanding and acknowledging that if you're not in contact, I don't ever say that you should wait. Okay, you need to do, divine feminines, that which you need to do for you, what's in your highest, greatest good. If you choose to hold space and not, move on, then that's wonderful. And if you choose to, that's also wonderful. You must do what is right for you. And the masculines will, in fact, understand that. They're coming back. And this is where we're going to go into the reading now. So these masculines are coming back, and you guys can see the cards on the photo posted with this video or audio. And the first card of the masculine is this Five of Pentacles. The being out in the cold, the being just left out and just broken and wounded, and so many of them are there. Okay, this is the post new moon energy of where the masculine collective is at. They're out in the cold. They feel like they don't have enough. They are wounded. And this moon is bringing in the world, a final completion of this cycle okay, of them not choosing themselves, of them choosing to not like pick what's for their highest good. I mean, if you look at closely, if you can, at the Five of Pentacles card, this wounded man is looking up at the lights in the church. Like, this person sees it. This is an end of the masculine choosing to go along with suffering in karmic situations, because I see that this person is like a karmic situation that the masculine has continued to walk aside, wounded, and ignore his own needs. And so this is an end. It's over. They are choosing themselves. They are following the light in the window. This is a victory. The World card is the victory laurel. This is a completion and a closing of cycles. Okay? This is a higher power, as the goddess is wrapped in a purple scarf. That's that crown chakra. That's that God. I am presence. It is the magic. The cycle is complete. And the masculine is being given the opportunity to rise as the emperor. Okay? This is what they're being given the opportunity to do. And they are being given the opportunity to take one of their pentacles and bring it forth. Okay? To move forward. Okay? And decide where they would like to take that pentacle. They know they want to go somewhere. And they're choosing. Where will I bring my offering? Where will I find that my offering will be appreciated, accepted, and enough? Okay? So, we go across, and we have the Four of Cups. This cycle, okay, the cycle that is closing, the masculine, how have they come to this conclusion? How have they come to this completion where they are going to be able to rise and choose to be the emperor? Well, they have sat in the Four of Cups energy, staring at the Three of Cups. The Three Cups. Staring at the things. This is the overindulgence, I feel, in this Three of Cups. These are the things that they have given their attention to. Well, they are sitting now in a time of reflecting on their overindulgences. This can be third-party relationships. This can be excesses in drinking, partying, sex, needing acceptance, popularity, wanting to be cool and part of the happenings on. And it wasn't necessarily for their own reasons. It was just, God, this was like really, really just a strange energy. Like they weren't even enjoying it, but part of them kind of was. Anyway, they're reflecting on all of this. And what they're realizing is in this Four of Cups, what they're missing is the one cup. Like, yay, that was all great and fun and wonderful. But the cup that will be emotionally fulfilling is the one they're missing, is the cup of love. This is the cup of partying and indulgences, not love. This is what I'm hearing is superficial love. And I'm literally hearing that song, Superficial Love by, oh God, who's, it's not Alicia Keys, it's, Superficial Love, Alyssa Cara, I want to say her name is. I think that's her name. She's so beautiful and she has such a beautiful voice. I'll tag it in this, but they don't want a superficial love anymore, okay? They want to hold the one cup that Spirit is bringing them, the one cup they ignored all along because they were giving into this superficial love. They want to rise as the king in love and be balanced in that love, okay? They don't want to get swept up and swept away in it. That was the way it was before, which is what made them run, is that this love was so strong, it was so powerful, they had to go away from it. It was almost painful for them. And so they want to be stable and solid in love and in their emotions, and not fall off balance by superficial love, by superficial things, by indulgences, is what I'm hearing. So you guys, I am going to continue the rest of this over on Patreon, where I will discuss what it is that the masculine is bringing forth. Like, what are their intentions? Like, we know they want to bring this love and this pentacle, but what's happening? And what action they're going to take. So you guys, if you'd like to subscribe on Patreon for $3 a month, you can get all of the rest of these audios from now on, and videos and whatever. And we're going to see how this works and see if you guys like it. So I love you guys so much. Thank you again for being here. And those of you who are meeting me over there on Patreon, I will see you there. Thank you so much. And I'm sending you guys so much love, light, gratitude, and blessings. Always, beautiful souls. I love you. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.